Hello everyone, I'm JG and welcome back to Music Forever, where today I'm going to be showing off my vinyl collection. And yes, I just started a vinyl collection. I know this is kind of sudden here on the channel because I already have a CD collection that I have been showing off. I do have a CD collection video as well as an update video to that with some of the newer CDs I've gotten, and there's going to be a playlist with that linked in the description down below as well as annotated at the end of the video so you could check out. That's also going to be the playlist where I'm going to be keeping all my vinyl update videos going forward. So yeah, I got a vinyl collection now. I got a record player, and I got some records, so I can listen to them now. Something I've been really looking forward to doing in the past few months, but I've only gotten around to doing it just now, so, you know, that's good. I only have a few records here today, and when I discuss them, I'm going to show them in more detail, hopefully so you guys can see them better. I'm going to actually show off some of the records themselves. One of them is colored only. I'm going to show off some of the insides of the records that fold open, some of the other stuff that comes with it, just the packaging, things of that sort. But then again, there's not a lot of them, so this video shouldn't be too long. Hopefully, it's just going to be, you know, just the right amount of time, I guess you could say, for watching. So, you know, I'm going to stop talking right here. Let's get right into this vinyl collection. Alright everyone, today I'm going to be showing off all the records that I've got so far. So, pretty much my record collection is kept in alphabetical order, kind of like my CD collection was. So I'm going to do all these videos and the update videos in the future in alphabetical order, showing off all the records that I have. So let's start off first of all with what just so happens to also be my favorite album of all time, Foo Fighters, The Color and the Shape. Of course I had to pick it up on record because it's my favorite album of all time, like I just said. Sound like a broken record there. Ha! Get it? Because it's a record? That wasn't funny. I won't try to be funny again. Alright, so you turn around here, it's got the track listing there. And then inside it has the two records in here. I'm not going to take them out because they're just black colored, so, you know, that's not super interesting or anything like that. And then it comes with a download card, which is kind of pointless because I already own this album on CD and have it on my computer as a result. So, yeah, this is kind of pointless for me, but, you know, this is not right here. This is not. Now, I own all these albums that I'm going to be showing you today, or most of them I own on CD, except for a couple which I'm going to explain why I don't have them on CD. And one of those happens to be the next one here, Foo Fighters St Cecilia EP. Now, the reason why I do not own this one on CD is because it was never released on CD. It was initially released for free online, digital copy that is, and then it was released on vinyl later on, I believe a few months after it was released. So, yeah, I really couldn't buy a physical copy until now. And, you know, when I had the chance to, you know I did, because this was one of my favorite EPs and projects in general of 2015. Of course, Foo Fighters is my favorite band, so, you know, I like the artwork here. It's different than the digital version. I'm going to try to throw up on screen what the digital one looks like, though you could probably look for yourself. I know the glare here is really bad, and I apologize for that, but, you know, I don't exactly have a good place to film this besides here. So, back here we have just the track listing, 5 tracks. This only cost me about $10 on Amazon, which is where I got most of these records here today because I got a gift card for there. The whole record player itself was a gift to me, so I'm really thankful for that, as well as the money in the gift card that I was able to use to buy this. And then it's just on black vinyl like the other one was. I'm not going to take it out again because black vinyl is just kind of boring to look at unless it's spinning. Alright, the next album I'm going to be showing you here today is Green Day's American Idiot, another one of my favorite albums of all time, and of course I own this one on CD as well, which you could see in my CD collection video. And this one I like because, well, first I'll show you guys the back. It's difficult to see because of the glare there, once again. But you open it up here, and this one folds open actually. And this one, you can see on his fist there, it says Rage and Love, which is taken from the lyrics for the song Jesus of Suburbia, because he's the son of Rage and Love, you know. And this image is not in the CD anywhere, in the booklet or anything like that, which I like. And then, of course, there's the 2 records in here. This is one of them in here. Once again, it's just on black vinyl, so, you know, that's not super interesting. But there's also in here the lyrics, which are kind of printed out on this poster. Be good if I could open it here. Show you guys. Yep. Here's the back side of the poster, that is. I'm going to try to move the camera, show off all this. But, yeah, you see, nobody likes you. And then down here you have some images as well. I believe this image here was used for the single artwork for Holiday, the song from this album. And here, I know it's sideways, but that's how it is in the poster. It says, "Hello, my name is What's-Her-Name," from, you know, one of the characters from this album. It's a story in the album, so that's why there's characters, if you were wondering. You're not familiar with this. Here's the front side. Once again, it's kind of difficult to see what the lyrics are actually saying there. But, yeah, it's all the lyrics to the songs, so that's cool. Alright guys, next is an album that I've been talking about a bit here on my channel in the past few months. Mastodon's Crack the Sky, another one of my favorite albums of all time. I mean, pretty much all of these are some of my favorite albums of all time because, I mean, those are the ones I'm going to buy on record because records aren't cheap, kind of like I said before. So this one, the artwork here is also slightly different from the CD version. I'm just going to leave it down like that because the glare is not so bad then. But it's slightly different than the CD version. The CD version, if you see like this part out here, this green colored, I don't even know what to describe it as, but that part is kind of cut out of the CD. The CD is just a smaller version, I guess you could say, of the artwork here. I'm going to try to throw that one up on screen as well, so you can kind of see the comparison between the two, because I think that's rather interesting. I like this one, of course, better just because it's expanded and bigger. But there's not too much else to this one. Back here, you get to see the track listing and some of the artwork that has to do with the album as well. In the CD version of this, which I also own, artwork was on the inside in a little booklet that came with it, but that's not the case with this one. Instead of a booklet that comes with this one comes with just this paper which has the credits and stuff on it for the instruments and stuff. There we have the track listing with the lyrics. Of course, you're not going to be able to read that now. And then this was just once again on black vinyl, not super interesting or anything like that. I was just listening to this the other night, and it sounds great, so, you know, that's fun. Now, the next record I'm going to show you guys, I did not order online like I did most of these other ones. This one I actually went out to a local record store near me and bought this one with a gift card, a different gift card that I found while doing some cleaning around my room not too long ago. So, you know, that was a nice surprise, and it just so happened to be about enough money in there to buy a record. So I decided, hey, why not go out to a record store and buy a record? Now I got a record player. That's something I always wanted to do. So I went out to a store which mostly sold CDs and records, but yeah, it was lots of fun. And I happened to pick up Queen's A Night at the Opera, my favorite Queen album. Of course, this one has some of the most well-known Queen songs like Bohemian Rhapsody and You're My Best Friend. Those are probably the two most well-known. But it also has some more underrated tracks like the Prophet song, 39, Death on Two Legs. Those are just some great tracks in my opinion. Some of my favorite Queen material. And here, this one opens up. The lyrics are written on the inside kind of booklet here, as well as you got pictures of the band there. This here, there's nothing in this, like, at all. Like, I know sometimes albums, they have stuff in there, like the first, I guess you could say, a record or something like that, but no, that's just the sleeve, kind of. But then in here, you get the actual record, which is, once again, just on black vinyl. Another thing I like about this record, or it's just something interesting about it, is that it doesn't feel like the other records. Like, the other ones have a bit more of a smooth feel to them. This one is kind of like more of a papery feel, I guess you might want to describe it as. I don't know exactly, but it's cool. And then down here, you might not be able to read it, but just where the band credits are, you can see the images there. But instead of saying like band members or something like that, it says cast. That's kind of cool in my opinion, you know, with like the opera kind of concept. That's cool. And there's a little note down here that I find interesting. It says, no synthesizers with an exclamation point. I find that kind of funny. You know, you wouldn't really see that on something nowadays, but that was kind of cool. Great record. Next up, we got the only hip-hop album that I've got so far on record. It's Run the Jewels 2. Yep. Probably my favorite Run the Jewels album, though I love all of them. I would like to have them all on vinyl one day, but not yet. Then there we have some of the artwork in there. Some of the songs and the credits are listed out there as well. You probably can't see them too well, but back here you have the track listing again, as well as some of this cool artwork. Really cool stuff. And then when you actually take out the records themselves, they're actually pretty cool because these are actually colored. If I could find, yeah, these are teal colored. I'm not going to take the whole thing out, but you could see it pretty well there. That's really cool. And then, of course, you got the artwork there on the hand itself. Oh, can I show that? There goes my money. There goes my monetization. Just kidding, I don't make money off these videos yet. And then in one of the sleeves, you also have this poster, which is just the same artwork that was on the inside. The glare is still terrible there. And on the back, you have all the lyrics to the tracks here. Obviously, you're not going to be able to read that from now. But yeah, that comes with this also. The CD version is pretty much like a smaller version of this right here, because it comes with like the same stuff, the same artwork on the inside and this poster, just a smaller version of it. So I found that to be kind of cool. It's just like a bigger version of the CD with, you know, color instead. And about that coloring, I didn't even know that it was going to come colored when I ordered it from Amazon, because it said it in the description that it was teal colored, but I didn't know if that was the definite thing, because I saw them selling another one that was also teal colored, but that one specifically said in like the title of the product itself, teal colored, but that one costs more. And I didn't want to spend a lot of money on colored vinyl at this point in my collecting, so I just bought the normal one, and it happened to come colored, so, you know, that's cool, I guess. Oh, and this also came with some stickers. you know, Run the Jewels stickers. That's really cool. My CD collection copy of Run the Jewels 3 actually came with stickers also, but they were smaller than these. Not my copy of Run the Jewels 2 though. I wonder, I don't know why that is, but this one came with stickers. That's cool. I always wanted to Run the Jewels stickers. Not sure what I'm going to do with these, but you know, it's cool. Now that really sums up the majority of my collection. Now there's just one record that I have that's a bit different and a bit strange. This is the other one I don't own on CD, but you know, you're probably going to be able to tell why once I kind of show it or explain it. And this is one I actually got from my grandfather, because when he found out I got a record player, of course he found that interesting, so he went digging around the basement. We live in the same house. We happen to live together in the same family, like, house, I guess you could say. So yeah, he found this, which is, if you could read, Lo mejor de Piero, which is Spanish for the best of Piero. I don't know who Piero is. I'm guessing it's this guy. My family's Spanish, so that's why it's in Spanish, if you're curious. And, you know, I'm not really going to show it off too much because the record on the inside isn't the same thing that's advertised here on the front. Like, the record in here is different, and as you can see, there's no, like, paper thing covering the record in here like there was in those other ones. This one is, it's rather dirty, if you can't tell. You might be able to see it, actually. I can kind of see it through there, so maybe you can too. But this actually is movie like soundtracks. It says there are 10 golden years great motion picture themes and original soundtracks. That's what it says right there. I know it might be difficult to see, but yeah, it just has different like movie soundtrack stuff, which is a bit strange. It's definitely not Lo mejor de Piero. I don't even know what that is, but one thing that I find interesting is that the colors kind of match. Like, look, you have pink and orange here, and on the record itself, you get orange and pink. That's really strange in my opinion. Maybe that's why this mix-up kind of happened, because whatever record or whatever I guess you could say packaging holds this record definitely has to exist somewhere, or maybe it was thrown away a while ago or something like that. But it existed at one point is what I'm trying to get at, and that's definitely what this was bought in. And then whatever record, Lo Mejor de Piero, wherever that record is, it's definitely somewhere, or maybe it's been lost. But maybe the reason why they were mixed up is because of that color scheme being really similar. I don't know, though. But yeah, this one is kind of dirty, like I said before. You can kind of see it. I tried spinning out my record player, and you can still hear it. It doesn't sound actually that bad. A bit of static sound, but, you know, it's kind of to be expected from an album this old, honestly. And it's not my fault that it's all damaged and stuff, or not all, you know, scratched and smudged or anything like that. That's just how it came to me, of course. And, of course, like I said, there's not even, like, a paper thing that those other ones came, and I don't even know what that's called, to kind of keep it safe when putting it back in here. It just kind of slides in here. And even you could just tell looking at this thing that it's really old. Look down here at this corner. It's not supposed to be like that, folks. It's just real old. So that was the vinyl collection. Hope you guys enjoyed it. As I kind of mentioned earlier, all the videos that are going to be for my vinyl collection going forward are going to be in the same playlist as the CD collection videos, and that's because when I do updates from here on out, it's going to be both for the vinyl collection and the CD collection at the same time. I'm going to be showing off new CDs that I get and new records that I get in the same video. And that kind of, as I've alluded to before in my last CD collection update, as well as my summer update I did here on the channel, that's going to be hopefully early September, the next one, so you know, you don't have to wait too long in this case to see some new records that I'm going to be getting. But I don't think it's going to be a lot in that upcoming video. There should be a lot more CDs than records. But, you know, records are a bit more expensive than CDs, and I don't exactly have a ton of money to be spending on records right now, so, you know, it's not like I'm going to be getting, like, a record every other day or something like that, unfortunately. It would be cool if I could, but, you know, that's not really the way the world works. So, I hope you enjoyed this video, guys, and if you did, make sure you leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on future CD and vinyl update videos in the future, as well as album reviews, top 10 lists, discussion videos, all kinds of music-related stuff, movie reviews if you're into that too. Comment down below what are your thoughts on anything here. What did you think of the vinyl that I have? What vinyl do you think I should get going forward? Yeah, thank you for watching. Stay golden.